Good morning, you guys, and welcome to Cup of Joe with Jordy. We might as well call it Cup of Joe with Ian today.
I know, I'm feeling a little spicy today. So
He did the countdown and everything. He's ready to get on
yeah,
air
we
with
are
you
streaming
guys.
live on the Pilot TV Player Connect at pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, as well as the Twitch app. Our channel name is MegaSota on both YouTube and Twitch, so make sure you guys are checking in on those so we can shoot you out some luck and you guys can get some big wins.
I think I'm just going to sit here and look pretty.
I mean, I can handle this whole thing by myself.
Oh, yeah, no. We can definitely run through this. But you guys are out at those locations with those brand new Pilot TVs. You are in luck. And some of those locations included Mainline Bar and Grill, Hideout Saloon and Grill, Old Town Tavern, Hiller's Last Call Liquor, American Legion Morristown, as well as Our Place on 3rd.
Yeah, definitely some great locations getting those Pilot TVs. A little bit of luck out to those locations as well. So hopefully you can get some big wins. And some big wins that are prepped up for today are getting started right after we get off this Cup of Joe with Jordy. And that's that Twins Bingo 25-cent edition where you guys will be trying to win $17,720 if you win it in 52 balls or less.
Absolutely, and it's a great prize to do so. It's going to be that first the first Twins Bingo we've given out since we switched over to that Twins Bingo.
Yeah,
so
I'm so excited.
We can give it out today. But we have some other great prizes on the line, and one of them include the 25-cent card edition minor that even though it's starting out clean slate today at $0, it's already at that 52 ball count, and every $50 increment in that game, that ball count clicks up by 4. So definitely get enrolled, and the more you guys play, the sooner that clicks up and the sooner that cash can get in your pocket.
Oh, for sure, but one that's already clicked up is the $1 edition of Jackpot Hunter, where that minor has clicked up from 52 to 56 because it's already hit over that $100 mark, $114. A lot like that Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition, every $100 it clicks up 4 balls, and so it only has to hit $200 to click up from that 56 to 60 balls or less. Hopefully, we can give out some jackpots during those games, especially because of what we did yesterday.
We didn't give out any jackpots over $600.
Yeah, not a single one. So we are primed and ready to be giving out some big ones on today, and it should be really, really exciting, especially during that minor jackpot games, as we're always giving out jackpots in that. Just none of them were able to get over that $600 mark. We would have had one if it wasn't for it got split up.
Oh, well, we'll need to run through these winners as well, though. We've got Leah, who took home that first win during her happy hour show yesterday over at the Boulevard Tavern and Tank over at Shady. Oh, yeah, this was the split. All right. Leah over at Boulevard Tavern and Tank at Shady's Railside each split up a jackpot and took home $335 each.
Yeah, so, I mean, if one person would have won the jackpot, we would have had one person on our jackpot list. But it was a split, so good job to both of you guys getting some winnings. We also had Molly over at Shajank Boom Lounge taking home $395.
Next up, we had Jess over at the Whiskey River Saloon and Whitney at the Trailside Tavern, both splitting up a jackpot as well. Each of them took home $283.
Wow, really good stuff for them as well. And then we had KK and DJ over at Marina Lodge taking home $484.
Nicely done to all of our jackpot winners in that happy hour show yesterday. Definitely come out tonight from 4 to 6 and try your hand at those jackpots for yourself.
Oh, yeah, but you can always win jackpots in our e-tabs, and we give thousands of jackpots across the state of Minnesota every single day. And one of our favorite new e-tabs is the brand new one, the Blazing Wheels game. It's super, super fun. You guys can try your luck spinning the Blazing Wheel and see if you can win some scorching prizes.
Absolutely. It's officially out for 2 weeks now, as it went out just about 2 weeks ago on this Thursday. And so it is ready to get some jackpots into your pockets. You definitely want to check out Blazing Wheels. But we are going to be checking into Mankato, Minnesota to see what the weather's looking like. And it's going to be a pretty gusty one.
Oh, yeah, the day is looking like it's going to be cloudy with gust of winds, a high of 37 degrees, so a bit chillier. Winds west at 25 to 35 miles per hour. Winds could occasionally get over 50 miles per hour. So, I
Wow.
mean, stay inside and win some good money playing some pilot games because you don't want to be out in those winds.
No, and it's going to be picking up into the nighttime as well, as it is going to dip below freezing into a low about 25 degrees tonight. The skies are going to be super windy, partly cloudy after midnight, though. Winds are going to be going 20 to 30 miles per hour, and they could occasionally get over 40 miles per hour tonight as well.
Oh, yeah, but for you Moonheads, it's going to be a waxing Gibson.
Gibbous.
Gibbous. Yeah. Gibby. We do have some TwinsWinsDay coming to you guys right after this. It's going to be running from 12 all the way till 1 o'clock. And like we said during our highlight, $17,720 are going to be on the line in that game that you can win in 52 balls or less, as well as win some Twiking Zone points, because those are the combination of the Viking Zone and the Twin Zone. And now we have the Twiking Zone. I mean, really, really good stuff.
Absolutely, and my prediction was correct. No, actually, it's still the same Loser Dave. I thought the new one was coming into 10th.
No.
All right. Well, getting pushed back to 10th, it was Loser Dave with an S. Now in 9th place, though, who pushed him back, it was Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon, accumulating enough points to get ahead of him with 88,000.
Yeah, only 1,000 points ahead of Loser Dave, though, so it is a tight race. Another shakeup that happened, though, is moving back from 7th into 8th. Now only 1,000 points ahead of Elsa, who was moving up. Dago 11 over at Polar Lounge with 89,000 points. Who moved up from 8th into 7th? We got Bryzo over at Atomic Star Tavern. The craziest thing about this is he's only 1,000 points ahead of Dago 11 with 90,000 points.
Yeah, everyone is neck and neck in these bottom half of the standings. We're going to have to see who's going to prevail and shake things up. But the rest of our top 5 is having some shakeups as well, as we thought that Yo-Yo was going to able to come out in front of Bobo, but Bobo had other plans. Bobo ended up coming in and sweeping out 4th place from them, pushing Yo-Yo back to 5th. Now Yo-Yo sits with 114,000 and Bobo with 115.
Wow, that's still a tight race there in that 5th and 4th place spot, though. So we'll keep our eye out on that. We also have our top 3, though. 3rd place, we got Sin Bob over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 128,000 points. With 131,000 points in 2nd place, we got Nan at Corky's Bar South Haven. And in 1st place, we got Scrub Eye at American Legion Fridley with 162,000 points. And with how crazy the player side of the standings were in this Twiking Zone, where I think we had 3 different change-ups in the standings, there was not a single one in the location side of the standings, as all of our locations stayed put. Some of them gaining some points, but none enough to move their standing.
Not really, and even the races aren't that close to each other, as there's a 8,000 point gap between our 10th and 9th place locations, Main Street Pub in Kimball and Titan Sports Saloon.
Yeah, that may be the closest race right now out of all of them, because I don't see another close one. And so we'll just talk about our top 3 locations, as we have a lot of really good locations in that top 3. 3rd place, American Legion Fridley, one of those top ones with 278,000 points. 2nd place, we got Corky's Bar South Haven with 338,000 points. And then that number 1 location, VFW Spring Lake Park with 580,000 points.
Absolutely. Congrats to all of our top 10s. And if you're playing at one of those top 10 locations, let's shake things up a little bit today during our lunchtime. But if you guys want to play some other games other than our regularly scheduled bingo, we have some great e-tabs for you guys to try out. Right now, we're listening to a little bit of Easy Money. It's a super fun e-tab game that you guys should definitely check out and win a little bit of cash.
Yeah, definitely some good stuff. But we have good cash in all of our e-tab games. 50 different charitable e-tab games that you guys can play. Win prizes up to $1,500. All games have small bets between 50 cents and $5. There's also bonus and free play rounds in each and every one of those games. And they have such a variety of themes in those games. You definitely want to check all of them out.
Absolutely. But if you guys just want to stick to the regularly scheduled bingo, we got jackpots lined up all day long, especially in the 25-cent card edition of Jackpot Hunter that runs from 1 to 4. We have that minor that we already talked about, starting out clean sweep today, but it's at that 52 ball count, and every $50 that's going to click up by 4. But we also have that major at $878 and 48 balls or less, as well as that mega at $25,000 at 43 balls or less.
Yeah, but then we get into our happy hour, which our happy hour should be a blast, because we always get our happy hour started off with some Lucky 4 bingo right at 4 o'clock, where you have a shot at $7,000 $1,470. Really, really good stuff. Just got to win it in 5 balls or less. Definitely a tough one.
Yeah, but it's a great way to warm up for the 23 games of Jackpot Hunter, the $1 edition that run from 4 to 6. You got some great prizes on the line there as well, like that minor already at $114 and 56 balls or less, that major at $6,966 at 49 balls or less, and that mega at $100,000 at 43 balls or less for you guys.
Yeah, definitely some great prizes there and some great chances to win some points towards the Jackpot Hunter standings. Now, very similar to the location standings in the Toy King Zone, there was not a single shakeup in these player standings. But unlike the location standings of the Toy King Zone, there are some close races.
Absolutely. And we officially have 8 out of 10 of these players in that 50,000 point club or higher, which is super exciting. But we're still looking at that tie going on between Crazy Kid over at the Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 and Duh at VFW Coon Rapids. They're both still tied up with 37,000 points.
Yeah, and then I move on to another tight race between 7th, 6th, and 5th place. Even 4th place you could consider in that race as well. As 7th place, Kimmy at Niswa Legion has 56,000 points. Only 1,000 points ahead of Kimmy is 2A Girl over at Jimmy G's Bar and Grill with 57,000 points. With 59,000 points, just 2,000 points ahead of 2A Girl, we got Brother Nat at the Chart House. And in 4th place, it's Kev at the Deer Stand with 61,000 points, only 2,000 points ahead of Brother Nat. It's all super close from 7th all the way to 4th.
Absolutely, but our top 3s have stayed pretty solidified. As in 3rd, we've got Not Lucky at Corner Bar and Good Hue sitting with 83,000. Bull also at Corner Bar and Good Hue with 99,000 sitting in 2nd. And then 1st place, Bobo, where at? Well, you guessed it, Corner Bar and Good Hue sitting with 138,000 points accumulated.
Oh yeah, but you know, Crazy, we did have a shakeup in the location standings.
Love to see it.
Moving from 8th into 7th, we got Shady's Railside and Rice now with 76,000 points, but can't be too happy about it as they have a only 1,000 point lead on the location that got bumped back from 7th into 8th. Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 in Hilltop, who has 75,000 points.
Yeah, but that wasn't the only switcheroo we had, as 5th and 6th place locations did a swap as well.
Oh, yeah.
Moving up from 6th into 5th, Gas Can Bar and Grill was able to accumulate another 1,000 points, now separating themselves from Billy's Rockford, who was pushed back by 1,000 points as well. Still super neck and neck. Billy's Rockford sitting with 81,000 and Gas Can Bar and Grill with 82.
Definitely some good stuff, but our top 3 locations have been killing it so far this season. Each of them in the 100,000 point club or higher. In 3rd place, we got Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 143,000 points. 2nd place, we got VFW Spring Lake Park with 160,000 points. And then that number 1 location with players that have point totals such as Not Lucky with 83, Bowl with 99, Bobo with 138, all playing at this location. It's Corner Bar and Good Hue, who's been able to obtain 352,000 points already in this season 11.
Yeah, just absolutely dominating, and I don't think anyone's going to be really rivaling them, and that's what it looks like so far. So if you guys can prove me wrong and create a little rivalry for that 1st place spot, things will definitely get a little spicy.
Yeah, and we need a different 3 Musketeers for a different location.
Yes.
And then we might have a huge competition going. But we can always have some fun competition going after those large jackpots like we do after the happy hour, which we have one shot of Lucky 4 Bingo, which ends off the happy hour. And then you get into some Skull Bingo action.
Absolutely. That's going to be running from 6 to 10 tonight uninterrupted, so you guys get a full 4 hours of fun. We got that line prize already starting out the day at $162 at 10 balls or less, that large frame at $9,586 at 43 balls or less, as well as that coverall looking great at $14,218 at 50 balls or less.
Yeah, definitely want to see some of those go out, and you're going to actually be able to go all the way from 6 to 10 playing the Skull Bingo. No interruptions. The last 2 nights we have had interruptions with a great MegaSota game night that came to you guys on Tuesday, and it happens at 6:40 every single Tuesday. Tony and Nikki bring some of the best PGL action, as well as a Jackpot Jungle $1 edition coverall that you could take home $4,781 in if you win it in 54 balls or less.
Absolutely, but if you want to try your hand at the 25-cent card edition of Jackpot Hunter, Wednesday night
Jackpot
is your
Jungle.
Jackpot Jungle. Wednesday night is your night. So definitely come out for our Wild Wednesday that happens 7 to 9 each and every Wednesday, and it's super fun. A lot of tournament-style games. There's a high-low game where the biggest loser gets to take home a first-place prize, and like we were talking about, the 25-cent card edition of Jackpot Jungle. In 52 balls, you could be taking home a jackpot over $11,233.
Well, with those last 2 nights, you can hear us saying PGL, PGL, PGL. Well, what are PGL games? Well, those are the games that earn you points for the PGL standings. If you want to be a player competing for those points, you got to be signed up at pgl.world. Those players don't just compete for points. They also have access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has a bunch of great information in it. And my personal favorite is we get to highlight you as well.
Absolutely. And so some of those newcomers that we're going to sprinkle a little bit of extra luck on are Shay, Sarah Mike E, Lala, JP Wife, Tech Raven, H Guzzy, Boom Shaka, Papa G, It's Gee, Mario 81, as well as DL 1982.
Yeah, definitely some great names there. And we had some big shakeups happening in this Twiken Zone as almost everyone outside of our top 3 players are in a different location.
Yeah, that's super fun to see as we had a big rise from 10th place. Sarah Honey came back with a vengeance, stealing 8th place, pushing back Nixon as well as Big Pimpin'.
Wow, what a big rise for Sarah Honey, now with 940,000 points so far this season. We'll see if she can maintain that 8th place spot, but that wasn't the only shakeup. As getting bumped back from 6th into 7th, we had Ted over at the Sunshine Depot with 1,025,000 points, who also got bumped back from 4th into 6th. We got Bryzo over at the Underground Bar and Grill with 1,035,000 points. It's almost better to just read these standings, because moving up from 7th into 5th, we got Reyes 22 over at the Old Town Tavern with 1,036,000 points.
Wow.
Moving up from 5th into 4th, we got Forget You D over at Eagles Austin with 1,146,000 points, and that is the cap of all these shakeups. Definitely a lot of craziness happening.
Absolutely. It's insane. I love to see it. We have 7 out of 10 of these players in that 1 million point club now, so that is super exciting to see. But our top 3 have stayed pretty solidified, as we've got Big Dog in 3rd, sitting with 1,324,000. Keith in 2nd at Billy's Rockford with 1,556,000. And then in 1st place, Bam Bam, not really rivaled by anyone else over at Stewartville Legion Post, sitting pretty with 1,735,000.
Yeah, but let's get to the location standings, because this is where it starts to get exciting, because moving up from 9th into 6th, we got Leo Sports Bar Mazeppa with 3,412,000 points, pushing back a bunch of different players.
They must have whiplash
location.
from how much they switch around in these standings.
Flip-flop, flip-flop, flip-flop.
Yeah, but because of that huge push, our 5th place location ended up getting pushed back to 7th. VFW Northfield now sits with 3,378,000. 6th got pushed back to 8th. Atomic Star Tavern sitting with 3,327,000. And then 8th all the way back to 9th. Beck's Pub and Becker got pushed back, now sitting with 3,227,000.
Yeah, but another riser from 7th into 5th. We got Blasco's Embassy Bar from St. Peter with 3,582,000. And we then have to head all the way to our 1st and 2nd place locations to see the next shakeup.
Absolutely, and I kind of guessed this was going to happen, but I wasn't 100% sure. Billy's Rockford took the cake and stole 1st place, pushing 3rd Rail Bar and Grill back to 2nd. Now 3rd Rail sits with 5,395,000, and Billy's Rockford sits pretty in 1st with 5,396,000.
Yeah, only about 400 points separating these two locations. And so that is one PGL game, and that's a shakeup happening. And so it's a virtual tie in these standings.
Absolutely. I love seeing this rivalry, and I can't wait to see who's going to prevail. But if you want to stay in the know about all things Pilot Games, our Facebook page is the hub of that information. Once you search up Pilot Games, give us a follow and a like. You'll be able to keep up with all of our weekly bingo schedules, event details, big progressives, player pictures, and so much more. That link tree will give you direct links to all the locations where you can play Pilot Games, all the direct links to our social medias, as well as as links to pgl.world if you want to be a member of the Pilot Gambling League.
Yeah, we love that Facebook page, so definitely go check it out, as well as check out what location you're playing at and see what charity you're supporting by playing at that specific location. Our player spotlight of this broadcast is Matt24, who won a great jackpot of $134,776 playing at Acapulco Woodbury. The Acapulco Woodbury gives money to the Oakdale Athletic Association when you guys are playing Pilot games. The OAA is an independent nonprofit youth organization administered and managed by volunteer adults. It is a great organization that puts on leagues such as baseball, basketball, football, soccer, and so much more. So definitely figure out what you're supporting, and remember, when you're playing Pilot games, your community wins.
See ya.
Mr. Wizard over at Titan Sports Saloon, taking home $1,090.
Nicely done, Mr. Wizard. Next up, we had Desi over at Bleachers, getting to take home $1,090.
We also had Teacup over at Legend Sports Bar and Grill, taking home $733 to end off that Saturday.
Nicely done, but Friday got started off right with Funk over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards, getting to take home $775.
Yeah, we also had Jibdizzle over at Oak Lawn Tavern, taking home $631.
Nicely done, and then rounding out all of our jackpots for the weekend, we had Sherelle over at American Legion Moorhead, getting to take home $600.
Yeah, and good job to all those winners over the weekend. And remember, whenever you guys are playing out there in Minnesota, you guys are giving a little bit of that cash to charities. So when you play Pilot games, your community wins. Hey guys, and we love Twins Bingo, but we haven't been able to give out a Twins Bingo jackpot.
Not
Hopefully
quite.
it can happen this week, and then we can give out some more points towards the Twiking Zone, because that's what you guys are earning from that 12-to-1 time playing that Twins Bingo, as well as Vikings Bingo. You earn points for the Twiking Zone.
Absolutely. So I'm going to jump right in to tell you guys where these top 10 start off. In 10th place, we got Mikey Wins over at Steve-O, sitting with 79,000. 9th place is Bryzo at the Atomic Star Tavern with 84,000. With 87,000 in 8th place, we got Looser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park. 7th place is Doggo 11 over at the Polar Lounge, sitting with 89,000 points. Then we jump right into that 100,000 point club as GTZ over at the Midi is sitting with 103,000 points in 6th place. Then in 5th place, we got Bobo over at Corner Bar in Goodhue, sitting with 112,000. But with 114,000 right ahead of him in 4th place, we got Yo-Yo over at the Riverside Store and Tavern. 3rd place is Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven, sitting with 127,000 points. And then with 128,000 points right ahead of her, with 2nd place, we got Simbob at Corky's Bar South Haven. But then in 1st place, it is Scrub Eye at American Legion Fridley, dominating with 162,000 points.
Well, I know you already said this week that Nan is the player to watch, and so I'm going to have my eye out on that player as well, as it is a tight race in that Twiking Zone. But the location side, in 10th place, we got VFW Blaine with 111,000 points. With 112,000 points in 9th place, we got Main Street Pub and Kimball. In 8th place, we got Steve-O's and Crystal with 136,000 points. With 144,000 points in 7th place, we got Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. 6th place is Our Place on 3rd and Faribault with 199,000 points. With 221,000 points in 5th place, we got Eagles Rochester. 4th place is a big-time location, Corner Bar in Goodhue, with 238,000 points. With 274,000 points in 3rd place, we got American Legion Fridley. 2nd place, with 334,000 points, we got Corky's Bar South Haven. And in 1st place, VFW Spring Lake Park, with 570,000 points.
Absolutely. So make sure you guys are coming out each and every day from 12 to 1 to try your hand at that Twins Bingo and earn some points towards the Twiking Zone. What is up, you guys? We know you guys love coming out for each of our specialty nights. We got that MegaSota game night on Tuesdays and that Wild Wednesday on Wednesday, and those are the nights you earn those PGL points towards the PGL standings.
Yes, some of our favorite standings, and these players have been duking it out in them. In 10th place, we got Lulu over at Poppers with 789,065 points. With 802,010 points in 9th place, we got Big Pimpin' over at the Alibi at Gilbert. 8th place is Nixon at VFW Roseville with 846,870 points. With 929,675 points in 7th place, we got Reyes 22 over at the Old Town Tavern. 6th place is Brizo over at the Underground Bar and Grill with 960,455 points. With 964,480 points in 5th place, we got Forget You D over at Eagles Austin. Now we get into that 1 million point club, because in 4th place we got Ted over at Sunshine Depot with 1,025,475 points. With 1,166,055 points in 3rd place, we got Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon. 2nd place is Keith over at Billy's Rockford with 1,565,770 points. And in 1st place, the #1 player playing at Stewartville Legion Post, it's Bam Bam with a whopping total of 1,685,895 points.
That is super impressive. Congratulations to our entire top 10. They are highly competitive, and it even proves so on the location side of things. In 10th place, we got LJ's in Miltona sitting with 2,771,090 points. In 9th place, we got Beck's Pub and Becker sitting with 3,038,164 points. But with 3,071,185 points in 8th place, it's VFW Northfield. Then in 7th, it's Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter sitting with 3,108,153 points. With 3,126,390 points in 6th place, we have Leo's Sports Bar in Mazeppa, our high riser from last week.
Yeah, Leo's Sports Bar definitely came out to play last week, earning a lot of points.
Absolutely, jumped all the way up from 10th to 6th. Now in 5th place, though, we have Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato, who sits with 3,262,154 points. Then in 4th place now, we have American Legion Cleveland, who sits with 3,412,090 points. Then we jump right into the 4 million point club with Neeson's Gaylord sitting in 3rd with 4,056,085 points.
Well, that was a quick stay in the 4 million point club.
Yep, because we hop right into that 5 million point club for our top 2. In 2nd place, we got Billy's Rockford sitting with 5,087,674 points. But then in 1st place, it is 3rd Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake sitting with a whopping 5,120,319 points.
Yeah, definitely some really, really great stuff on those PGL nights. We always have 2 of them. We got MegaSota game night every single Tuesday, 6:40 every single Tuesday.
That's right.
And a Wild Wednesday. It happens from 7 to 9 every single Wednesday. You guys want to be out for those nights, as well as following our Facebook page so you know whenever we run another specialty night to be able to earn those PGL points.
Oh, yeah.
So make sure you guys are out there earning those PGL points on MegaSota game night and Wild Wednesday. Hopefully, I see you there.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
Hey, what is up, you guys? Hopefully you're out there having a good day. We're about to be getting enrolled into some Twins bingo. We are super excited, and hopefully we can give out this jackpot today.
Oh, yeah, hopefully. I'm hoping by game number 5.
You're hoping game number 5. We were taking bets. He said game 5. I said game 6.
Yeah, so let's see which one of us are going to be right. But we are streaming live on Pilot TV, Player Connect app, thepilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, and on the Twitch app. Our channel name is MegaSota on both.
Absolutely, and if you're at one of those brand new locations that had a Pilot TV, you might find yourself at the main line bar and grill, the Hideout Saloon and Grill, Old Town Tavern, Hiller's Last Call Liquor, American Legion Morristown, or even our place on 3rd has just recently got those Pilot TVs installed. But there we are in game number 1. It's looking like we don't have any progressives up there. There it is. $16 on that line and large M, $17,810 on that jackpot. Hopefully we can give it out in those lucky 52 balls or less.
Oh, yeah, hopefully by I'm hoping game number 5. I want to be right on this bet.
Well, we ended up not giving out a single jackpot over $600 yesterday, which is like record breaking in the past weeks or months or
I know, that's so weird.
Definitely super weird. We would have given out one in the $1 edition of Jackpot Hunter that was over $600, but it ended up being split between 2 players.
Yep, starting it off, we had Leia over at Boulevard Tavern and Tank over at Shitty's Roadside. They each split up $335. They each were able to take home $335.10.
Nicely done, but we got Hippie, Bobo, JDTM, all splitting up that $16 line prize. Nicely done.
Oh, yeah, good job. Next up on our minor jackpots, we had Molly over at Jacob Boom Lounge taking home $395.
Nicely done. And then we had another split between Jess at Whiskey River Saloon and Whitney at the Trailside Tavern. They each got to take home $283.
Oh, yeah, but ending off our minor jackpots for that day, we had KK and DJ over at the Marina Lodge taking home $484.
Nicely done to all of our happy hour winners, and so definitely check out our 4 to 6 span to take home a jackpot of yourself. But if you guys want to try your hand at winning a jackpot outside of our bingo, we have our e-tabs that we release so often and get as many jackpots in your guys' pockets as possible. 2 weeks ago on this day, we released Blazing Wheels to your guys' iPads, and you can try your luck there, spinning that Blazing Wheel in the bonus round in search of some scorching prizes.
Oh, yeah, but we released a preview of that on our Facebook page. So if you want to check that out, you just got to search up Pilot Games and you'll see our logo. But before we go over our Facebook page, we do have a large M winner with the TJ over at Clearwater Corners taking home $16 on that large M. Good job.
Nicely done.
Yeah, good job. But about our Facebook page, you just search up Pilot Games and you'll see our logo. That way you can see weekly bingo schedules, event details and reminders, big progressives, player pictures, and so much more. Just like previews for our new e-tabs and the link tree that's on there as well, with links to bar locations, other social medias, and so much more.
Absolutely. That link tree is super useful, especially if you want to sign up at pgl.world or check out any of our other streams as well as social medias. That is the link to use. So definitely check that out on our Facebook page. You'll even see our weekly bingo schedule, but we'll run through that right now for you guys as well so you know where the money's at. But Steve at our place on 3rd is taking away that coverall prize of $24 in this game number 1. We're about to begin enrolled in a game number 2.
Oh, yeah, but our bingo day starts with what we're playing right now with Twins Bingo. It's the 25-cent cards, as you guys know, going from 12 all the way till 1, meaning we got 10 games of Twins Bingo. You guys can see the prizes that we got for you guys. We are currently trying to hand out $17,000, a little bit over $17,000, almost $18,000.
Yeah, closing in on 18 grand now, so hopefully we can give it out before it gets there, but maybe even wait till it gets to 18 grand and then just give it to one of you guys.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But right after that, we'll be getting into some Jackpot Hunter 25-cent cards, going from 1 to 4, with that mega jackpot sitting at $25,000 that you can take home in 43 balls or less. That major prize sitting nicely at $878 that you can take home in 48 balls or less. And that minor prize starting off at a clean slate for you guys at $0 in 52 balls or less. But not to worry, every $50 that'll be clicking up 4 balls, meaning that should be going out super quickly.
Absolutely, and the more you guys get enrolled and the more of you out there playing, that quicker that count is going to click up. So we need you guys out there playing to get that cash rolling up. But after that, right at 4 p.m., that's when our happy hour show kicks off, and you get your first chance at Lucky 4 Bingo right at 4 p.m. That jackpot's over $7,470. You'll get a chance at that at 4 p.m. and then again at 6. But right in the middle of it, smack in the middle, is those 23 games of the $1 edition of Jackpot Hunter. You guys have some great prizes on the line there. That minor is already starting out at $114 at 56 balls or less. That major at $6,960 $166 at 49 balls or less, and that mega at $100,000 at 43 balls or less for you guys.
Oh, yeah, but right after that, we get into some Skull Bingo $1 cards. It's going to be uninterrupted for you guys tonight, going from 6 all the way till 10. You guys are going to be going after that line prize of $162. That goes out all the time in just 10 balls or less. That large frame prize sitting at $9,586 that you can take home in 43 balls or less. And that coverall prize sitting at $14,208 that you can take home in 50 balls or less.
Absolutely. And tonight, because it's uninterrupted, you might wonder, what interrupts it usually? And on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, we have those specialty nights where you guys can come out and earn those PGO points, as well as some great prizes. Each and every Tuesday night, you can come out at 6:40 for MegaSota game night to kickstart. Tony and Nikki take over and give out as many jackpots as possible, playing super fun tournament-style games, not to mention the $1 edition of Jackpot Jungle that'll end off their night, and that's already grown to about $4,781, and you can take that home in those 54 balls or less.
Oh, yeah, but the next day, which we just had last night, it's Wild Wednesday, going from 7 to 9 like it does every single Wednesday. Ian and Jordy typically take the helm and lead you guys through a bunch of PGL action up until that Jackpot Jungle Grand Finale, where you guys could take home $11,233 in 52 balls or less.
Absolutely, and I know we've been teasing it a little, but next week might be officially new hosts, so definitely come out for that Wild Wednesday and take a peek at who's taking over the Ice Studio.
Oh, yeah.
But we have some awesome national days, as we have less than about 5 seconds to get enrolled in this game number 2, and hopefully we can give out this $17,745 jackpot.
Oh, yeah, hopefully that'll go out soon. But kicking off these national days, it starts off with International Lava Bread Day.
Really?
Yeah, on April 14th, discover a nutritious ingredient that comes from the sea. International Lava Bread Day celebrates this food with a long history made from seaweed.
Interesting. I don't think I have ever heard of this.
Yeah, I haven't either. That sounds really... Oh.
What is this? All right. So it's a food product made from laver, which is an edible seaweed consumed mainly in Wales as part of a local traditional cuisine. The seaweed is commonly found around the west coast of Great Britain and the coast of Ireland, where it is known as seabach, maybe? I think sleabach?
Yeah, slayback.
Slayback? Something like that, but that's super interesting. I have never heard of this.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
It's a traditional Welsh delicacy made from laver seaweed, but there it is.
We got Hippie over at Main Street Pub and Mojo Mom and Header all splitting up that $16 line prize. Good job to all of those winners.
Nicely done. I wonder what it's typically eaten with.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it looks like I saw like almost like some sort of like mashed potatoes next to it and stuff.
It's high in iron. Yeah, it looks like there's like greens and potatoes and meat. So maybe it's just like a vegetable side that they eat.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, it's typically eaten wrapped around rice.
Oh, okay.
Okay. When it's dried, it also tops soups as a garnish to add a little bit of salt rather than adding straight salt, or it is a snack on tables when drinking beer. Interesting. Yes, I've had seaweed chips before, so I wonder if they just taste like that. I've never heard the term laver before, though.
Yeah, I haven't either, but I don't
Very
think
cool.
I don't think I've had seaweed chips before.
They're pretty good. You have to like seaweed, though, and as someone who typically eats them with like rice and salmon and makes my own little sushi, it definitely goes hand in hand with that. I don't know if I'd necessarily eat it plain.
Yeah.
It's kind of like kale chips or something like that.
I see. That makes sense.
Yeah. But happy International Lava Bread Day. If you want to try some seaweed, today is that day. But we got that large M going out.
Oh, yeah, we got Hippie over at Main Street Pub in Kimball taking home $16 on that large M all by themselves this time.
Nicely done, Hippie. But next up, we have another World Disease Day. National World... I'm not really sure how to pronounce that. Chagas?
Yeah.
Chagas Disease Day. Each year on April 14th, World Chagas Disease Day raises awareness for Chagas disease. It's also a day that stresses the importance and prevention of finding ways to eliminate this disease. But we got a coverall winner. Let's see who it is.
Oh, yeah, we got Rosebud over at Beer Stoop in Inver Grove Heights taking home $25 on that Musco prize. Good job, Rosebud.
Nicely done. And this is another one that I have not heard of before.
Yeah, I haven't either, but I did see what the pronunciation was.
Really?
Yeah, let's see.
Oh, okay. It's a tropical parasitic disease.
Oh, interesting.
It's spread through mainly insects.
Oh, so like ticks and stuff? Kind of like how like you can kind of get like Lyme disease and stuff?
Yeah, Chagas is actually the type of bug.
Oh.
Interesting.
Yeah, they're also known as kissing bugs. That symptoms change over the course of the infection as it like goes on as
They
well.
kind of look like stink bugs.
Yeah, they really do with like that little orange that's around them.
Yeah, the black and reddish orange.
And like it starts with like a almost like you get like this like swelling above like your on your eyes and stuff.
Interesting.
And then it just kind of continues to like just like change.
Well,
Like,
this is a great day to spread awareness about this in case you guys don't know what Chagas disease is. This is definitely a day to educate yourself on it. And if you know anyone or you yourself experience this, definitely this is a great day to shed some light and educate others on it as well.
oh yeah, definitely very important. But next up on our national days, it is International Moment of Laughter Day.
A little bit lighthearted now.
Oh, yeah. On April 14th every year is International Moment of Laughter Day, a day to remind people to laugh out loud every day. Originator Izzy Gazelle always says laughing out loud is essential as breathing. He says laughter comes right after breathing, just as the healthiest thing you can do. It relieves stress, instills optimism, raises self-confidence, diffuses resistance to change, and enhances all your relationships.
Yeah, isn't there a study of like you laugh, the more people laugh, like the longer they live or something like that?
Maybe. I don't know if
I
I've heard
can't
that.
remember if that was just something I heard throughout schooling or something that like dumb kids made up, but
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I feel
let's
like
see
I've heard that
how
before.
laughing can benefit your health.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm on the images. Let's take a little peek. It's a stress reliever, obviously. It soothes tension, circulates and aid in muscle relaxation, and can also reduce some of the physical symptoms of stress. What is the importance of laughing? All right. It enhances your intake of oxygen-rich air. It stimulates your heart, lungs, and muscle, and increases endorphins that are released in your brain.
Oh, yeah. That's really nice.
Yeah.
Definitely very important things.
Absolutely. If you can't take yourself just a little bit lighthearted and not everything so seriously, and just make yourself laugh about the little things, that will definitely improve your day, and you'll definitely not stick on those little things more.
Yeah, it'll definitely kind of make your day a whole lot easier as well if
Yes.
you're not like, just trying to like stay stuck on the little moments.
Absolutely. I find myself having a hard time with that when little things build up, not moving
when
past it.
when it's a lot of little things especially in a short span, it'll just
Yes.
add up.
But see, Ian's amazing at it because he can just laugh at anything and he makes jokes after bad situations and he can move past it. So he definitely knows the spirit of the moment of laughter day.
Yeah, he was like cracking up after the slide incident.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
like walking back up the stairs like laughing. He's like, "Hey, guess what I did?"
As he's just hanging, no teeth.
Yeah.
So funny.
Oh man.
Yeah, so definitely today's the day to take some time and enjoy the laughter and definitely not take yourself so seriously today. But we do have $17 on that line prize and on that large M and $17,901 on that jackpot. Super exciting. We might even get it over $18,000 before we give it out.
Oh yeah, hopefully we do. But I think we might be able to get that by the time we reach our betted games.
At 5th or 6th?
Yeah.
Yes. That's what I'm hoping for. We're in game number
Good.
3 right now, and Adam over at Hog's Breath Bar and Restaurant is taking away that line prize of $17.
Oh yeah, good job, Adam. But we have more national days to talk about because
Oh,
we
yeah.
have National Gardening Day. National Gardening Day on April 14th encourages gardeners and would-be gardeners to pick up a shovel, plant some seeds, and kick off a beautiful year of homegrown bounty.
Absolutely. This is a very important day as our world, nature, our trees, our plants, everything is slowly depleting. And so if you take the time and just go out and plant something, you'll be doing some great for the environment, not to mention boosting your own little happiness because when you get outside, it's definitely a little boost of that serotonin.
Oh yeah, it is definitely nice. And even if you bring a little bit of the outside inside by having some like
Yes.
houseplants or something like that.
Awesome. Absolutely. It's a great thing to do. National Gardening Day is something that we should all take part of. I know Ian just got off the phone with his Yaya, and she is
Yeah.
trying to get him to plant trees and to plant things around her house one of these weekends, and he's super
Aw.
excited about it.
Oh, that's gonna be really fun.
So enjoy National Gardening Day if you have a garden, and if you don't, maybe take up that hobby. It's definitely a lot of fun. It's a stress reliever, and we have a winner.
Oh yeah, we have Steve over at our place on 3rd of Faribault taking home $17 on that large M, giving us a really nice run up for that $17,000 jackpot.
Absolutely. We got players already 6 balls away as well. This might be the game, guys. We'll have to see, though.
Oh yeah, as we get ever closer, we do have another national day.
Yeah, it's National Dolphin Day, guys.
Ooh.
Each year on April 14th, National Dolphin Day recognizes the social and intellectual mammals of the water.
Oh yeah, dolphins are like almost like too smart for their own good.
Absolutely.
It's kind of scary.
They are kind of scary, I won't lie. They do kind of freak me out. I've never personally been swimming with the dolphins or anything like that, but I hear that they're not always the friendliest.
Yeah, they're not, but like, and they're so weird, and like they have like, they almost have like social like
Yes.
like status and stuff like that too. Do you know that they use like the puffer fish?
Yes,
Like they use
and
like
they
the
pass
poison.
it around.
Yeah, to almost like get like intoxicated.
Yes, they
and
do.
they have like little circles.
Yeah, I did hear that. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But we do have some winners. Loser Dave and D wins are splitting up $26 on that must go prize. We made it to another round.
Oh yeah, that means that the jackpot will be growing and rolling into the next round.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, as we get closer to 18,000.
Might even make it in this round alone. We're getting enrolled in a game number 4 now, and so we're inching our way towards our bets. But we will run through some fun dolphin facts for you guys, just because it's Dolphin Day.
Oh yeah, and dolphins are just.
They're fun anyway. A dolphin is an aquatic mammal with the infraorder. I can't even pronounce that. Psittaca?
Yeah.
Dolphin species belong to the family of Delphinae. Oh my goodness, I'm very bad at pronouncing scientific terms.
Oh
That
yeah,
is
especially
for
because these are just like the it's the class, and then it
Yes.
goes down like each type of animal it is, because the animal classifications are crazy.
Yes, we're just gonna look up some children's dolphin facts.
Oh,
Something
yeah.
in layman's terms that we can all read.
Oh yes, without these 5-syllable scientific mumbo
Yes,
jumbo.
before I look even dumber on air. But we've got a couple of those fun facts for you guys, as dolphins can be found all over the world and in various different environments.
Oh yeah, there's dolphins even in the Nile.
There's over 36 different species of marine dolphins.
That is crazy.
Interesting.
I didn't know that.
They can live in oceans, freshwater, coastal, any aquatic area, really.
Man, why don't we have any dolphins in the Great
Wow.
Lakes? That'd be awesome.
I mean, we just saw it. Wasn't there a small shark that was found in one of them?
They found like a bull shark
Yeah.
carcass in it, but they don't like know for sure if it was because it like found a way to swim upstream or something. But they
Yeah.
have been found up in the up as far as the Mississippi,
Okay.
like up in like towards like Indiana.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's definitely possible with how interconnected all of our water bases are, but it just is super weird to think about.
Yeah, shame we don't have dolphins.
Oh, it would be so much fun. Let's see what else there is. Okay, about freshwater dolphins. The Amazon River is home to 4 species of river dolphins that can be found nowhere else on Earth.
Oh, that's really cool.
That's really
I thought
cool.
I thought it was the Nile. Must have been the Amazon.
Very, very cool.
Yeah, underwater noise pollution is a real threat to dolphins. Oh, because they
Really?
they
Yeah.
use like the echolocation. Marine traffic around the British Isles is amongst the most intense of anywhere in the world. Noise pollution from the naval activity and oil and gas industry, seismic surveys, and underwater construction can stress and injure cetaceans, which is also severely interferes with their ability to communicate, reproduce, navigate, and to find prey, sometimes proving fatal.
Wow.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No, that is
But I
super
guess it makes
interesting.
sense when you think about
yeah,
it.
it makes total sense, but
Yeah.
that is super, super sad. I hope that gets under control and we realize the effect that it's having on our ecosystems. Did you know that dolphins are fast sprinters? Bottlenose dolphins can usually fairly slow swimmers, traveling about 2 miles per hour. However, they can reach up to speeds of 30 miles per hour for brief periods.
Yeah, don't they like dart into sharks to kill them?
Do they?
Yeah, they jam their nose into sharks until they like kill them.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah, like orcas are way worse, but yeah,
Yes.
dolphins they'll like group attack sharks.
That's so funny. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Let's see. Number 5. How do you eat a fish? Probably not the same as the bottlenose dolphin, that's for sure. They swallow a fish head first, so the fish is interesting. So they don't
Yeah,
choke
they
on like
break
the
down.
spine.
Yeah, they know how to break down the fish in the proper way to eat it, so they don't choke on bones.
Wow.
Interesting. They are very smart creatures.
Yeah, I guess they don't. I mean, I guess they don't have a way to learn the Heimlich or anything. So they're like, we should probably figure out how to eat our food.
Yeah, definitely. There it is. Nan at Corky's Bar South Haven, Bobo at Corner Bar and Good Hue, both splitting up $20 on that line prize. Nicely done, you guys.
Oh yeah, good job. And we do have that jackpot over $18,000.
It's officially there.
Oh yeah, but next up on the facts, they like to blow bubbles. When hunting, dolphins produce bubbles to herd their prey to the surface. They sometimes also use a hunting technique called fish whacking, which they use their tail to hit fish and then stun them, making them easier to catch.
That's so funny.
Could you imagine you're just like a fish like swimming around and a dolphin just like smacks you?
Claps you.
And,
Oh
like,
my
you're just like
gosh.
swimming around, you just get hit by its tail, just like flung.
And you're just out. That is so funny.
You like hit the reef like in
Wow.
Finding Nemo.
That is a smart mammal. They are chatty animals also. Dolphins have some of the most elaborate acoustic abilities in the animal kingdom. They can make a variety of sounds including whistles, clicks, squawks, squeaks, moans, barks, groans, and yelps.
Interesting. I thought it was just the clicks. Like
Yeah.
I didn't know that. The old freshwater shark. What about the old freshwater shark, Ben? The
Yeah,
bull
we
shark?
are riding on Ben's wings right now. He is producing the show for us, but he's talking about that shark maybe found in the Great Lakes. We're not very sure yet.
Yeah, he might have been a little behind.
A little late to the party. That's okay, Ben.
But also, to finish up with these dolphin facts, they're also intelligent like us. Bottlenose dolphins are one of the few species, along with apes and humans, that have the ability to recognize themselves in a mirror. This is considered reflective of their intelligence. Dolphins are also among the few animals that have been documented using tools.
Wow.
In Shark Bay, Western Australia, dolphins fit marine sponges over their beaks to protect them from sharp, harmful rocks as they forage for fish.
Wow. That's impressive. But we
Wow.
got Bobo taking home that $20 large M. We've moved past that jackpot. We're moving on to game number 5 with that jackpot. That might be the case, but Mikey wins over at Steve-O's, Puts over at Lucky's Tavern, Greg at Holding Ford Municipal Liquor Store, all splitting up that $30 Musco prize in this game number 4. Nicely done, guys.
Oh yeah, as we just start to prove that that I was correct.
Yes. It's over 18,000 now. We're getting enrolled in game number 5. This has to go out this game or the next.
Oh yeah, but next up on these national days, it is National Look Up at the Sky Day. On April 14th, Look Up at the Sky Day encourages us to admire the beauty above us. On this day, we all hope for good weather and an opportunity to fill our eyes with the sky from horizon to horizon, which is actually very nice that we actually have a sunny day for once in Michigan.
Yes,
It's very
I'm not
rare.
really sure if it's that sunny over there in Minnesota. It was looking like pretty cloudy and pretty windy, but hopefully there are patches of sun that you guys can experience throughout the day and even a clear nighttime, because I feel like looking up into the sky at night is definitely one of the best things you could do.
Oh yeah, it's definitely one of the fun things. Especially, I think it's the best thing about like camping
Absolutely.
or something like that. You kind of get out like away from the city where like all the light pollution's at and stuff like that. Definitely a very nice time.
Oh, absolutely. I love seeing the stars. I even have a constellation tracker, and so you can see like where you're at in the sky and what stars are directly above you.
Oh, that's really cool. They have like I have a phone app that does that, and you can kind of just like poke it up and
That's so cool.
yeah.
But we do have another national day, as is National Pecan Day. Each year, National Pecan Day on April 14th celebrates one nut native to the United States. It's also a favorite snack and an ingredient across the country.
I love pecans.
Do you like pecan pie?
I love pecan pie. Pecan puffs, probably like top tier dessert.
Pecan puffs.
Yeah, pecan puffs. Here, hold on. My mom used to make them for me like all
Yeah,
the time.
I want to know what this is. Is it like a little turnover pecan pie?
It's kind of like it's like a little like crumbled. It's like a little like almost like dough ball. But it has like powdered sugar on the outside, and it's like
Yum.
made with like pecans.
And it's got crushed pecans in it?
Yeah.
Yummy. I could definitely get behind that. My dad is a big avid pecan pie fan, and he loves trying to make different versions of it. And this last time, he put molasses in it, and it was so good.
Yeah, these are it right here.
That looks so tasty.
Oh, they are great. I think my mom said if I buy pecans, she'll make them. So maybe today I'll bring her
Drop
some
off
pecans.
some pecans.
Yeah, right after we get off lunch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But you guys have just under a minute to get enrolled in this game number 5, and hopefully we could give it out to make Will's prediction come true. But if it doesn't, hopefully we can give it out in game number 6, as that is my prediction.
Oh yeah, but next up on our national days, which we do have quite a few of them.
Yeah.
It's National Ex-Spouse Day.
Okay.
A few marriages end amicably each year on April 14th. National Ex-Spouse Day encourages those to have who have dissolved a marriage to forgive their former spouse and move beyond any anger or bitterness that may remain. And even those who do not, aren't free from angst or regrets.
Yeah, this is definitely a big day, especially with the high number of people who end marriages throughout the entire U.S. That rate is constantly rising as these years progress, and so it's definitely a big day that affects a lot of people in this country.
Oh yeah, I feel like lockdown definitely affected a lot of them,
Yes.
especially.
It really could make or break a relationship, but that's all right if it didn't work out. That's not something to knock yourself for or your spouse. It just means that wasn't the right person for you, and that's completely okay. And so today's a great day to try and get get some, just a little bit of that kind of animosity to go away between you and your ex.
Oh, especially if like there's you have like a child involved.
Yes,
That's
especially if
definitely-
there's children involved. Things could definitely get a little hairy. So today's a day to try and be as amicable as possible.
Oh yeah, which is definitely very important. And next up on our national days, we have National Pan American Day.
Interesting.
Yeah, National Pan American Day on April 14th each year commemorates the first International Conference of American States, which concluded on April 14th, 1890.
Okay.
The observance takes place during Pan American Week.
Very cool. I did not know about this, but we got JDTM over at Eagles Rochester taking home that line prize of $21. Nice and early.
Oh yeah, good job, JDTM.
Absolutely, but this is another one I am not well educated on.
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
Let's take a little peek. All right, Pan America World Airways is that's Pan Am. Pan America means of or relating to or involving the independent republics of North and South America. Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to know.
So it's observed by several countries in North and South America. It commemorates the first international conference.
It commemorates the symbol of American nations and the voluntary union of all in one continental community.
Oh, that's really cool. Very
Okay.
important.
Very cool, yeah. So it's basically just for all of our conjoining lands, like from
Yeah, for
Canada
the
to
whole
Mexico,
Americas.
just all of the Americas. Very
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, happy National Pan America Day. And then our final national day is National Reach as High as You Can Day. National Reach as High as You Can Day encourages us to evaluate our goals and do our best to reach them.
Oh yeah, very important. Definitely a good time to be looking towards the future and like your
Absolutely.
goals.
But we do have a large M winner of Mojo Mom taking away that $21 large M prize over at Main Street Pub.
Oh yeah, meaning we have a really good lineup for Big Van trying to take home this jackpot right
Is it
here.
gonna happen?
I think so.
I'm gonna have to wait. We gotta see. We got one ball left.
Let's
it's
see
not
it, Big
looking
Van.
like it.
Let's see it, Big Van.
Let's see it.
No.
My bet. We have to give it out next game, guys. It has to happen. But we have moved on to that $32 Musco prize. So hopefully Big Van can take it home as they are still one ball away.
Oh yeah, hopefully he can take it home all by himself.
But we do have some Twins news right now. But before I go over that, there it is.
We got Big Van over at Cast Iron Grand Lake Township taking home $32 on that Musco prize. Good job, Big Van.
Nicely done. That was game number 5 already. We're getting enrolled into game number 6. This is my bet, guys. Hopefully we can give out this jackpot. But we were about to jump into some Twins news as they are 2-4 right now, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And Kershaw took a perfect game through 7 innings for the Dodgers until he pulled after 80 pitches, dominating the Twins, unfortunately, with 13 strikeouts and 21 batters during that 7-0 victory on Wednesday.
It's okay. Kershaw's a monster.
Yeah, and
He's-
it's so early in the season.
And he he just led them through an amazing season like last year.
Last season.
And he's been an amazing pitcher for the Dodgers for a long time. It's just
He's just a hard guy to go up against.
yeah, he's definitely one of the better pitchers that are out there.
Well, it showed in that last game, but hopefully we can take home a victory when we're going up against the Red Sox this Friday. That game's going to be at 1:10 for you guys, and so definitely be prepared for that. And if you want to show support for them, we've teamed up with them for the Twins Win E-Tab game that you guys can play at any time. You pick a lucky batter in that Home Run Derby bonus round to win some Grand Slam prizes.
Oh yeah, but you guys are definitely supporting the Twins right now by playing some Twins Bingo, and you guys are earning points for the Twiking Zone, which we get by combining Twins and the Vikings for both of our bingo shows, and we get the Twiking Zone.
Beautiful. Do you want to take the players or the locations?
We'll take off the play. I'll take the players.
All right.
Oh yeah, kicking it off in 10th place, previously in 9th, getting pushed back is Loser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park with 87,000 points. With 88,000 points, and closely, shortly ahead in 9th place is Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon with 88,000 points. She was previously in 10th place. In 8th place, previously in 7th, is Daggle11 over at the Polar Lounge with 89,000 points, meaning there's only like 2,000 points between 8th and 9th and 10th place. In 7th place, previously in 8th, is Bryzo over at Atomic Star Tavern with 90,000 points, trying to get into that 100,000 point club. In 6th place starts off our 100,000 point club with GTZ over at the Midi with 106,000 points. With 114,000 points in 5th place is Yo-Yo over at Riverside Store and Tavern. In 4th place, previously in 5th, is Bobo over at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 115,000 points. With 128,000 points in 3rd place is Sinbob over at Corky's Bar South Haven. Also at Corky's Bar South Haven in second place is Nan with 131,000 points.
So we're out there getting wins already today.
Oh, yeah, but in first place, we got Scrub Eye over at American Legion Fridley with 162,000 points.
This rivalry between Bobo and Yo-Yo is one for the days. I am super happy about it. It's making me giggle up a storm as they just keep swapping and swapping these spots. They were tied up. Yo-Yo thought he had the lead. Bobo came out of nowhere, stole it back. I love this rivalry.
It's only 1,000 points.
It's only 1,000 points separating them. I guarantee we're going to see even more shakeups between these two, and I can't wait to see what happens.
I know, it is going to be awesome. I'm just, I can't wait until we see like maybe like a location switch or something.
Ooh, yeah. As we ended up having 0 location switches in our top 10 standings. And so as I jump in 10th place, we had Main Street Pub in Kimball sitting with 112,000 points. With 120,000 points, though, in 9th place, it's Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale. 8th place is Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 144,000. 7th place was Steve-O's in Crystal with 153,000. But with 203,000 points in 6th place, we got our place on 3rd and Faribault. In 5th place, it's Eagles Rochester sitting with 221,000. But with 247,000 in 4th place, it's Corner Bar in Goodhue. 3rd place is American Legion Fridley with 278,000 points, but we do have a winner.
Oh, yeah, we have Yags 370 over at Riverboat Depot, taking home $22 on that line prize. Good job, Yags 370.
Yeah, good to see you, Yags. Like to see you out there playing, trying to get this big jackpot. I don't blame ya. But in our top 2, we got Corky's Bar South Haven in second with 338,000, and then VFW Spring Lake Park is just absolutely dominating these standings. In first place, they're sitting with 580,000 points accumulated so far.
Oh, yeah, but our regularly scheduled bingo isn't the only way to take home some money. You can check out our e-tabs as well. We are listening to a little bit of easy money right now. It's really cool. It has a little bit of a bank robbery feel.
Yes, you know, it makes me feel like you're in the van outside with the computer and you're on the headset and you're like, all right, camera 3's clear, go.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I feel like when I look at this e-tab game. It's definitely a fun one. It's got the Brinks truck, it's got the bars, it's got money on the line for you guys. What more could you want?
Oh, yeah, but if that isn't quite your theme, we do have over 50 different charitable e-tab games you can check out. You can play anytime to win huge prizes up to $1,500. All games have small bets between 50 cents and $5, and they'll have awesome bonus and free play rounds.
Absolutely. Not to mention those extreme lounges where you can risk it for the biscuit with a more volatile deck but higher prizes on the line. We love to see all those jackpots go out. But we do have some awesome on this day in music history today.
Oh, yeah, kicking off in 2018, Beyonce, who had to cancel the previous year because of her pregnancy, headlines Coachella in lavish fashion with over 70 performers and a reunion of Destiny's Child.
Oh, I remember
this. She becomes the first black woman to headline the festival.
Wow, I didn't
really
realize
cool.
that was the first year that there was a black woman headlining.
Yeah, that's really cool.
That's amazing. Yeah, I mean, Beyonce, if anyone's going to do it, it should be her.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But there it is, West over at Maple View Tavern, taking away that large M prize of $22. We've got 2 balls away, guys.
That's okay. If I'm wrong, Jordy can be wrong too.
Yeah, I think I'm wrong.
Watch,
there
it's gonna be that game number 7. Both of us, just one off almost.
Yep. That's okay. We got $33 on that coverall prize, and we still got a couple more games after this to try and get that jackpot out as well. But yeah, Beyonce performing at Coachella, bringing back Destiny's Child was definitely a performance for the ages, and it was a great one. But there it is.
Oh yeah, we have Tweeter over at. Oh, and we got Bobo. Oh, they'll be splitting up that $33 must-go prize. Good job to both those players.
Yeah, nicely done. That was game number 6. We're about to begin enrolled in a game number 7 now. But we have another on this day in music history, as in 2019, Logic, also known as Bobby Hall, became the first rapper with a New York Times bestseller when his novel Supermarket tops the paperback trade fiction list.
Wow.
I didn't know he wrote a book.
Yeah, I didn't either, but good for him.
That's awesome.
His legal name is Bobby Hall.
I knew his name was Bobby, but I didn't know his last name was Hall.
That just reminds me of King of the Hill, right off the bat. I'm just
Bobby.
Bobby.
Yeah, I want to take a peek at this. Oh, Supermarket was his album name.
Oh, did he also did he release a book of the same name?
Interesting. How many copies?
Yeah, Supermarket, book by Logic. The #1 New York Times bestseller.
Yeah, it's one of the most creative he's one of our most creative artists of the generation. It is a stunning debut novel. I wonder what it's actually about. Let's see. I can't see what it's actually about.
Maybe I'll look up a synopsis real quick.
Yeah. Interesting.
The basic plot of the story is Flynn, who can never finish anything, starts working at a supermarket for research. When he lands a book deal with a New York... Okay, yeah, so Flynn is like basically this character. He's like stuck, depressed, recently dumped, and living at his mom's house. The supermarket was supposed to change all that. The ordinary job and a steady check. Work isn't working, and when it's saving you from yourself, but things aren't quite as they seem in these aisles. Arriving to work one day to a crime scene, Flynn's world collapses as the secrets of his tortured mind are revealed, and Flynn doesn't want to go looking for the answers at the supermarket.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, super interesting.
It's supposed to be like
I
a
had no
dark,
idea.
funny, psychological thriller of sorts.
Interesting. Maybe I'll have to read it.
So like maybe like things like start popping up at him at the supermarket. Like he just like starts like freaking out.
Interesting. That is super cool.
I
I
could
had no
definitely-
idea that.
I could definitely see it like be a book about like just his mind like unraveling.
Very cool. Yeah, I'll definitely have to take a peek at that. But it was that book, Supermarket, if you guys want to go take a read. But if you guys are planning on coming out on any of our specialty nights on Tuesday or Wednesday, competing for those PGL points, you need to be a member of the Pilot Gambling League. You can go directly to pgl.world and sign up to become a member. They compete for those PGL points, get access to insider information like a monthly newsletter, and we love showcasing all of our brand newcomers who sign up.
Oh yeah, we had a couple players that did just that. We're gonna give them a little bit of extra luck and see if we can get them in those PGL standings. Kicking off the list, we have Shay, Sarah, Mike E, La, JP Wife, Tech Raven, H Guzzy, Boom Shaka, that's in all caps, Papa G, It's G, Mario 81, and DL 1982.
Nicely done. Do you have a favorite name right now?
Tech Raven, although it's really scary.
Tech Raven. Kind of reminds me of Teen Titans.
Yeah, kinda. Like mixed between Cyborg and Raven.
Yes.
Yeah.
But my favorite would have to be Boom Shaka.
Boom Shaka, makes sense.
Yeah, in all caps. I like it a lot. Makes a statement.
That's like something I say when I make a shot in cornhole.
Boom Shaka.
Yeah.
That is so funny. That is hilarious. I love it. So if you guys are out there playing under those names, a little bit of luck out to you guys. But those were our newcomers. We're officially in this game, number 7, and there it is.
Oh, yeah, we got the Patriot over at Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards, and SNS2. They'll be splitting up that $24 line prize. Good job to both those players.
Nicely done. But we did just finish out both of those specialty nights that you guys are earning those PGL points for. And so we want to run through these top 10s for you guys because there was quite a few shakeups.
Oh, yeah, kicking off in 10th place, previously in 9th. It's Big Pimpin' over at the Out by Gilbert, getting pushed back again with 863,000 points. In 9th place, previously in 8th, getting pushed back as well, it's Nixon over at VFW Roseville with 903,000 points. In 8th place, previously in 10th, a Jordy favorite, it's Sarah Honey, kicking back further into these standings over at VFW Austin with 940,000 points, closing in on that 100,000 point club. In 7th place, previously in 6th, getting pushed back again, it's Ted over at Sunshine Depot with 1,025,000 points. In 6th place, previously in 4th, getting pushed back as well, it's Bryzo over at the Underground Bar and Grill with 1,035,000 points. Ooh, pardon me. With 1,036,000 points, shortly ahead in 5th place, previously in 7th and jumping forward, it's Reyes22 over at the Old Town Tavern. In 4th place, previously in 5th, jumping forward as well, it's Forget You D over at Eagles Austin with 1,146,000 points. In 3rd place, holding on to their spot, it's Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon with 1,324,000 points. In 2nd place is Keith over at Billy's Rockford with 1,565,000 points. And with the commanding lead in 1st place, it's Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post with 1,735,000 points.
Yep, definitely. But Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's has taken home $24 on that large M. Nicely done. And we have 2 balls to go for this jackpot.
Oh, yeah, but we might. Ooh.
It's rolling over
yeah.
to game number 8, but that's all right, guys. You still have 3 more chances to take home this jackpot as I run through this top 10s in our PGL location standings. Well, in 10th place, we had Neighbors Pub Dover in Dover, sitting with 3,041,000 points. Next up in 8th, moving back from 8th to 9th, it was Beck's Pub in Becker, sitting with 3,227,000. But there it is.
Oh, yeah, we got Tweeter over at Elsie's Bar and Grill, Caledonia, taking home $36 on that must-go prize. Good job, Tweeter.
Yeah, nicely done to all of our winners in this game number 7. Getting rolled for this next one as we try and give out this jackpot to you guys in 52 balls or less. But back to these top 10 standings. In 8th place. It was originally in 6th, got pushed back those 2 spots. Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato is sitting with 3,327,000. Another location getting pushed back from 5th to 7th. It's VFW Northfield sitting with 3,378,000. But one of our big risers of the week from 9th into 6th place, we have Leo Sports Bar in Mazeppa just giving us whiplash from running through these standings. Now sitting with 3,412,000 points. Then moving up from 7th into 5th, we have Belasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter's sitting with 3,582,000. 4th place is American Legion Cleveland sitting with 3,782,000. But then we move to that 4 million point club. 3rd place is Neeson's Gaylord sitting with 4,355,000. But then the biggest shakeup that has happened, our 2nd place location moved up to 1st, pushing Third Rail Bar and Grill back to 2nd as they're in Big Lake sitting with 5,395,000. But in 1st place now, Billy's Rockford is sitting with 5,396,000, only about 400 points separating them right now. Ooh. That is a virtual tie, my friends, and I'm super excited about this rivalry.
Oh yeah, this is nothing new for Third Rail Bar and Grill. I think they're going to be able to come in and do what they did to Neeson's Gaylord.
Oh yeah, Neeson's Gaylord is still sitting in that 4 million point club as they're inching their way towards that 6 million, and so it definitely shows that Third Rail Bar and Grill has what it takes to compete for that 1st place spot.
Oh yeah, so maybe next week we'll see on Tuesday, and we'll see how these shakeups change.
And then for the next 3 weeks, we'll see them switch back and forth every Tuesday and Wednesday night, just like we did with Neeson's Gaylord.
And then maybe this time Billy's Rockford pulls ahead for the end. Who knows?
I love the shakeups. We'll have to see what happens, but you guys have just over a minute to get enrolled in this next game. We got $18,367 on the line to give out in 52 balls, and hopefully we can do that in this game.
Oh yeah, but we got some really fun wild news for you guys who are currently 45, 21, and 6. Kevin Fiala and Ryan Harmon each scored twice, and the Minnesota Wild beat the Edmonton Oilers 5-1 on Tuesday night in a matchup of 2 of the NHL's hottest team. Frederick Goodrow also scored for Minnesota, which improved to 11-1-2 in its last 14 games. The Wild have scored at least 3 goals in all but one of those contests, tied with St. Louis for 2nd place in the Central Division with a game in hand. Minnesota is 9-0-1 in the past 10 home games. But tonight, we'll just have to see how they do, because they'll be playing at the Dallas Stars tonight at 8 p.m.
Absolutely, so definitely be on the know about that. And if you want to support them in the meantime, you can play Let's Go Wild at any bar or restaurant where you can play Pilot games, and check out that Slapshot bonus round and win some great prizes there as well.
Oh yeah, but we also have a really fun fishing report for you guys, and this one's coming at you from Lake of the Woods Tourism by Outdoors Weekly, and this one was recorded just 3 days ago.
Yeah, up at the Northwest Angle, resorts have pulled fish houses off for the year. Some residents are still ice fishing with collapsible houses, though, so if that's including you, make sure you guys are being secure and being safe about where you're going. Based on strong ice fishing, walleyes are good in numbers and should be active come that May 14th fishing opener for you guys.
Oh yeah, I'm still very surprised people are still trying to go out on that ice.
Yeah, I mean, they are die-hard ice fishers, and so that I can understand, but now that it's a little bit thin, you guys should definitely be taking those proper precautions.
Oh, yeah, but either way you're fishing, if you're getting any big catches, just like you'd be winning jackpots, you'd be taking some pictures.
Absolutely.
So when you're playing Pilot games, make sure you're taking pictures of you winning those jackpots, playing with your friends, or even just your favorite bartender. We love seeing your guys' happy face holding up that jackpot message. You can send us pictures of you guys playing with just your friends, and you can share those pictures on Facebook by emailing them to us at jackpots@pilotgames, or just putting them on your Facebook page or any of your social medias with the hashtag pilotgames.
Absolutely, but we got a line prize winner, a Big Vanny JDTM, Crazy Kid, Mikey Wins, anyone else? Tweeter.
Anyone else?
And Joe. Wow. Every one of those players splitting up those $23. I'm sure you all enjoyed that $1 going to you.
Oh, yeah, and I bet you guys all enjoy making Ben work all that much harder.
Oh, yeah.
We appreciate it.
Super funny, but there's a ton of winners to try and split up that line prize. Nicely done to all of those players, though. Hopefully we can give out this large M early and try and give out this $18,464 jackpot. But we do have some Viking news right now, as Vikings currently on track for 2 of the 2023 compensatory. Oh, how do you pronounce that?
Compensatory?
Yes, picks. This is done by Christopher Gates.
Oh, yeah. While we're still waiting for the 2022 NFL Draft, it's never too early to start looking a little further ahead and what the future could bring to the Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings have been a little bit more active in free agency this year than a lot of people expected, and it appears that as of now, they're on track to receive a couple of extra picks in 2023.
Cool.
Oh, yeah. According to the folks from Over the Cap, the Vikings could receive a pair of 2023 sixth-round picks based on the net losses they've experienced in free agency this year. The six-rounders that the Vikings are projected to receive by the OTC folks come from the losses for safety Xavier Woods and the offensive lineman Mason Cole. The loss of linebacker Nick Vigil was not for a large enough annual salary to trigger a pick for his loss.
All right, but we do have Rosebud over at Bierstube Invergrove Heights taking away that $23 large M. We've moved past that jackpot, $34 on that must-go prize now.
Oh, yeah, we got a couple players one ball away, but we do have a winner with Adam over at Hog's Breath Bar and Restaurant, taking him $34 on that must-go prize. Good job, Adam.
Yeah, nicely done. That was game number 8. We're about to be getting enrolled in a game number 9. But Minnesota's biggest signing for this free agency period, defensive lineman Harrison Phillips, cancels out the loss of tight end Tyler Conklin in the compensatory pick formula, according to OTC. The lower tier of free agents that the Vikings have signed so far this offseason have not been able to cancel out whether the Woods loss or the Cole loss in the formula. It's true that nobody knows exactly what the compensatory pick formula looks like, but Over the Cap has been pretty darn accurate in their projections over the years. And if they say that the Vikings are on track for a couple extra 2023 selections, I tend to believe them. It's a long way off yet, but it's still something that merits honoring.
Oh, yeah, that is very good stuff. I'm excited to see if we do get those compensatory picks. But if you guys want to support the Vikings in their offseason, as you guys know, we have teamed up with the Minnesota Vikings for the ETAB game Vikings Victory. You can pick a letter in the Skull Bingo to win big prizes.
Absolutely. It's a lot of fun. It's one of our favorite ETAB games, and you guys should definitely be checking it out. And especially if you guys are planning on coming out for tonight, our happy hour show, if you guys are playing those 23 games of the $1 edition of Jackpot Hunter, you guys are earning points towards the Jackpot Hunter standings, and they're pretty competitive, but they have been pretty stagnant as of late.
Oh, yeah, kicking off these standings in 9th place is a two-way tie, which has been here for a while, between Crazy Kid over at Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 and Duh over at VFW Coon Rapids. They're both sitting with 37,000 points. Hopefully, we'll see one of them move forward or back here soon.
Oh, hopefully. I'm itching for a shakeup.
Oh, yeah, in 8th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Load with 50,000 points, kicking off that 50,000 point club, and only 6,000 points behind 7th place Kimmy over at Nisla Legion, who's currently sitting with 56,000 points. In 6th place is 2A Girl over at Jimmy G's Bar, only 1,000 points ahead of Kimmy with 57,000 points. In 5th place, we have Brother Nat over at Chart House with 59,000 points. Only 2,000 points ahead in 4th place is Kev over at the Deer Stand with 61,000 points. With 83,000 points, kicking off our top 3 is Not Lucky over at the Corner Bar in Goodhue. In 2nd place, also at the Corner Bar in Goodhue, is Bull with 99,000 points, almost in that 100,000 point club. But in that 100,000 point club, and also in 1st place, is Bobo over at the Corner Bar in Goodhue with 138,000 points.
Yeah, nicely done to our entire top 10. And it's looking like I'm itching for Bull to get in that 100,000 point club. They've been sitting with 99,000 points for over a week now, and I think it's time they break that score.
We need to see Bull getting some wins.
Absolutely. But hopefully you guys can take home some wins as well and help out some locations in these top 10s as well. Because in 10th place, we got Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton, who sits with 68,000. Right ahead of him with 69,000, we have American Legion Fridley sitting in 9th place. Then we have some shakeups happening as our 8th and 7th place locations switcherooed. Now from 7th in 8th now, Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 sits with 75,000. Now in 7th, moving up from 8th, it was Shady's Railside, who accumulated enough points to separate him by 1,000, now sitting with 76,000. Then in 6th place, we got Billy's Rockford sitting with 81,000 points. But right ahead of him with 82,000 points, stealing away 5th place from him, it was Gas Can Bar and Grill in Brainerd. Now in 4th place, we have Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 93,000 points. But with 143,000 points, in 3rd place, we have Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. Then in 2nd, it is VFW Spring Lake Park sitting with 160,000. But then with 352,000 points, in 1st place, it is Corner Bar in Goodhue.
Oh, yeah, good job to all of our locations in those standings and our players as well. You guys are all kicking butt.
Absolutely. But we do have some fun celebrity birthdays as we are enrolled in this game number 9. $24 on that line in large M, $18,588 on that jackpot.
Oh, yeah, starting off on our celebrity birthdays, born in 1904, it is Sir John Gielgud. British stage and screen actor and director known for being in Arthur, Hamlet, and Ages of Man.
Very cool. We do have Bobo taking away the and Tweeter. Anyone else? Big Vanny J.
Oh, we got it.
The Patriot. Tyler. All splitting up $24. Stoli. Okay, all of those players splitting up $24 on that line prize. That's insane. These are some of the biggest ties I have seen during Twins Bingo.
Jordy over here sounding like Esteban.
Esteban Julio Mercado Montoya De La Rosa Ramirez. Did I just do it? Esteban Julio Ramirez Montoya De La Rosa Ramirez. Esteban Julio Mercado Montoya De La Rosa Ramirez.
I believe so, yeah.
That just came out of some subconsciousness. I have no idea if that's actually accurate, but it sounds pretty close.
Yeah, I think it's pretty close.
Yeah. He was but Sir Arthur John Gielgud, he was an English actor and theater director whose career spanned 8 decades.
Wow.
That's incredible.
Yeah, that is awesome. Good for him.
Yeah, very cool. But did you look up his name?
Yeah, Esteban Julio Ricardo Montoya de la Rosa.
I got it right, guys.
Wow,
That's super funny. Are you impressed? Or?
Yeah, I'm pretty impressed because I didn't expect that really.
Yeah, I just pulled that out. I didn't expect that either. But we do have a large M winner.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like a Iuga over at Riverside Store and Tavern, taking him $24 on that large M. Good job, giving us a really good run up for this jackpot prize.
Yeah, we got players in line to do so, but it's going to need to be perfect or else we're moving over to a must-go prize. It's looking like it, $37 on the line now. But next up, in 1925, Rod Seeger was born, the American actor known for The Illustrated Man and Pawnbroker.
Oh, yeah, but we do have a winner of this must-go prize. It's Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's and Crystal, taking home $37.
Nicely done. But we are officially getting enrolled in our final game of Twins Bingo. I always want to say Vikings, guys. But it is officially Twins season, and we're getting enrolled in our final game of the day. So we're going to run through some of these celebrity birthdays, as we have a ton.
Oh, yeah, we have a massive list. Born in 1932, it is Loretta Lynn, American country singer and songwriter, known for Coal Miner's Daughter, Louisiana Woman, and Mississippi Man. I wonder if the Louisiana Woman and Mississippi Man ever,
We were ever married?
Yeah, and then they had, a Tennessee Child or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. Well, happy birthday to Loretta Lynn. Next up on the state in 1941, Julie Christie was born, the British actress known for Darling as well as Dr. Vivago.
Interesting.
Yes, I've never heard of that one.
Yeah.
Super cool, though.
Yeah. Next up, born in 1945, we have Richie Blackmore, English guitarist, known for working in Rainbow for the song Stone Cold. He worked with Ronnie James Dio on that one. Next up, he did work with Deep Purple, and he helped did the very famous riff of Smoke on the Water.
Very cool. Yeah, do you know any of his other works?
I just know that he was in Rainbow, and Rainbow was, I think that was the first of Ronnie James Dio's projects that he started.
Very cool. Oh, he's got good hair.
Oh, yeah.
That's how you know he can play.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's super cool. He plays in a jam-style hard rock music that mixes guitar riffs and organ sounds.
Oh, that's really cool.
Very cool. All right. Well, happy birthday, Richie Blackmore.
Yeah.
Next up, in 1960, born on this day, we had Brad Garrett. He is an American actor and comedian, and he did Everybody Loves Raymond.
Oh, he must have been Raymond's brother. I've met him.
Really?
Yeah, on the airplane that's over by the water park.
That is so
on
funny.
The airplane track, yeah. I met him and Ray Ramon.
Really?
Yeah, Ray Ramon has twins. And so my dad used that. He was like, yeah, look at my twin boys.
That is so funny.
Yeah.
I love that. No, we always compare my brother to Brad Garrett's character, which is super funny.
That is really funny.
Yeah. Well, happy birthday to Brad Garrett.
Yeah, next up, born on in our celebrity birthdays, born in 1961, it's Robert Carlyle, British actor known for being in Trainspotting and The Full Monty. Really like Trainspotting.
Yeah, well, happy birthday to Robert Carlyle. Let's see if I know any of his other works. I'm not really sure. I usually know names better than faces, though.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay, let's see what else he was in. The Full Monty, Once Upon a Time, that TV show, 38 Weeks Later, which was a horror film. He was in Aragon, which was something I watched as a child. Very cool. Well, happy birthday to Robert Carlyle. Next up, born on this date in 1966, it was David Justice, the American baseball player. He played for the Atlanta Braves and is directly responsible for the Atlanta Braves' one and only World Series championship ring in 1995. His 6th inning solo home run is all the offense of the Braves Braves needed to win that Game 6 of the 1995 World Series by a score of 1-0.
Oh, that's really awesome.
Very cool.
Yeah, next up on our celebrity birthday list, born in 1966, it's Greg Maddux, Baseball Hall of Fame pitcher, 4-time NL Cy Young Award winner. Wow, that is awesome.
Very cool. Well, happy birthday to Greg Maddux, too. Next up on this date in 1973, Adrian Brody was born, the American actor known for The Pianist as well as The Grand Budapest Hotel.
Oh, that's really cool. I liked him in those movies.
I need to see the face before I really know who he is. I recognize the name. Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, he was in a film that really freaked me out as a child.
Yeah, I'm
The
trying to-
Village.
Oh, he is in The Village.
Yep.
He's also I
With
don't know
Joaquin
why.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I watched
Man.
that way too young.
Man, I can't look at Joaquin Phoenix the same since Gladiator. I'm always just like, Joaquin Phoenix.
But there it is, Stoli taking away $26 on that line prize in this final game of Twins Bingo.
Oh yeah.
But next up,
Yeah, born in 1977, it's Sarah Michelle Gellar, American actress known for being on Kendall, All My Children, Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
she was also Daphne in the live-action Scooby-Doo's. She ended up marrying Freddie Prinze Jr., who played Fred.
Interesting.
Yeah, I absolutely love her and her husband.
Oh,
They
I
are
totally know. Yeah,
as
what
soon
she's
as
in.
yep, she is
Yeah.
awesome. Her and Freddie Prinze Jr. they're basically like the Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher couple
Yeah.
of Hollywood as well. They've
Yeah.
been together for so long after they were co-stars, and so love them. They're a great couple, great works. Love the live-action Scooby-Doo movies, probably more than I should. But
Yeah, she was the lead in Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yes, she
yeah,
played
she was
Buffy. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. My sister used to watch that all the time.
oh yeah, she was the original Buffy. That was awesome. But we have one last celebrity birthday, definitely a big name. In 1995, Baker Mayfield was born, the American football quarterback. He won the Heisman Trophy in 2017, played for University of Oklahoma. In 2018, he was the NFL draft pick #1 for Cleveland Browns.
Oh yeah, definitely a great quarterback.
Yeah. Definitely a name that pretty much anyone, even if you don't know sports, knows the name Baker Mayfield. Even if you don't know the connotation with it, I'm sure you've heard that name before.
Yeah, I hear Ian and John talk about him like all the time.
All the time.
Yeah, it's just yeah.
Yeah, but we do have a bunch of players one ball away. We got Hippie, Never Win, the TJ. There it is.
Oh yeah, we got Loser Dave 2 over at VFW Spring Lake Park.
Really?
We got regular Loser Dave, Loser Dave, and Loser Dave now.
I like it.
Yeah, but we have clicked over past that jackpot on this last game, sadly, meaning we are going for this $40 must-go prize.
Absolutely, but we have a couple of movies that were released on this day as well.
Oh yeah, in 2000, it was American Psycho, a really good movie.
Yeah, no, definitely, but there it is. G-Force over at but we'll also have Adam and G-Force both splitting up that $40 must-go prize. Was that game number 10 already?
That was game number 10.
All right, well, we're going to showcase our player spotlight of the week before we let you guys jump into the Jackpot Hunter 25-cent card edition, as Matt24 over at Acapulco Woodbury ended up taking home that giant jackpot last Friday night of $134,776. And Acapulco Woodbury actually supports an amazing charity, the Oakdale Athletic Association. The OAA is an independent, nonprofit youth organization administered and managed by volunteer adults. All residents of Oakdale are eligible to be members of the OAA, and they contribute to all of these different youth sports such as baseball, basketball, football, soccer, softball, and so much more.
Oh yeah, but we're going to let you guys get clicked into some Jackpot Hunter. Just remember that when you guys are playing pilot games, your community wins. Take
Have
care.
a good one, guys. But with 114,000 right ahead of them in fourth place, we got Yo-Yo over at the Riverside Store and Tavern. Third place is Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven, sitting with 127,000 points. And then with 128,000 points right ahead of her. With second place, we got Simbob at Corky's Bar South Haven. But then in first place, it is Scrub Eye at American Legion Fridley, dominating with 162,000 points.
Well, I know you already said this week that Nan is the player to watch, and so I'm going to have my eye out on that player as well, as it is a tight race in that twiking zone. But the location side, in 10th place, we got VFW Blaine with 111,000 points. With 112,000 points in 9th place, we got Main Street Pub and Kimball. In 8th place, we got Steve O's and Crystal with 136,000 points. With 144,000 points in 7th place, we got Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. 6th place is our place on 3rd in Faribault with 199,000 points. With 221,000 points in 5th place, we got Eagles Rochester. 4th place is a big-time location, Corner Bar in Goodhue, with 238,000 points. With 274,000 points in 3rd place, we got American Legion Fridley. 2nd place, with 334,000 points, we got Corky's Bar South Haven. And in 1st place, VFW Spring Lake Park, with 570,000 points.
Absolutely. So make sure you guys are coming out each and every day from 12 to 1 to try your hand at that Twins Bingo and earn some points towards the Twiking Zone. What is up, you guys? We know you guys love coming out for each of our specialty nights. We got that MegaSota game night on Tuesdays and that Wild Wednesday on Wednesday, and those are the nights you earn those PGL points towards the PGL standings.
Yes, some of our favorite standings, and these players have been duking it out in them. In 10th place, we got Lulu over at Poppers with 789,065 points. With 802,010 points in 9th place, we got Big Pimpin' over at the Alibi at Gilbert. 8th place is Nixon at VFW Roseville with 846,870 points. With 929,675 points in 7th place, we got Reyes 22 over at the Old Town Tavern. 6th place is Brizo over at the Underground Bar and Grill with 960,455 points. With 964,480 points in 5th place, we got Forget You D over at Eagles Austin. Now we get into that 1 million point club, because in 4th place we got Ted over at Sunshine Depot with 1,025,475 points. With 1,166,055 points in 3rd place, we got Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon. 2nd place is Keith over at Billy's Rockford with 1,565,770 points. And in 1st place, the #1 player playing at Stewartville Legion Post, it's Bam Bam with a whopping total of 1,685,895 points.
That is super impressive. Congratulations to our entire top 10. They are highly competitive, and it even proves so on the location side of things. In 10th place, we got LJ's in Miltona sitting with 2,771,090 points. In 9th place, we got Beck's Pub and Becker sitting with 3,038,164 points. But with 3,071,185 points in 8th place, it's VFW Northfield. Then in 7th, it's Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter sitting with 3,108,153 points. With 3,126,390 points in 6th place, we have Leo's Sports Bar in Mazeppa, our high riser from last week.
Yeah, Leo Sports Bar definitely came out to play last week, earning a lot of points.
Absolutely, jumped all the way up from 10th to 6th. Now in 5th place, though, we have Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato, who sits with 3,262,154 points. Then in 4th place now, we have American Legion Cleveland, who sits with 3,412,090 points. Then we jump right into the 4 million point club with Neeson's Gaylord sitting in 3rd with 4,056,085 points.
Well, that was a quick stay in the 4 million point club.
Yep, because we hop right into that 5 million point club for our top 2. In 2nd place, we got Billy's Rockford sitting with 5,087,674 points. But then in 1st place, it is 3rd Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake sitting with a whopping 5,120,319 points.
Yeah, definitely some really, really great stuff on those PGL nights. We always have 2 of them. We got MegaSota game night every single Tuesday, 6:40 every single Tuesday.
That's right.
And a Wild Wednesday. It happens from 7 to 9 every single Wednesday. You guys want to be out for those nights, as well as following our Facebook page so you know whenever we run another specialty night to be able to earn those PGL points.
Oh, yeah.
So make sure you guys are out there earning those PGL points on MegaSota game night and Wild Wednesday. Hopefully, I see you there.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
when you come out each and every day for our happy hour show from 4 to 6. That's when we run the $1 edition of Jackpot Hunter. We have those 23 games each and every day where we give out tons of money and points towards the Jackpot Hunter standings where you guys compete.
There's definitely some close races to watch out for in these standings as we get started right off in the player standings with a two-way tie between Crazy Kid at Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 and Duh at VFW Coon Rapids. They both have 37,000 points, both in 9th place. In 8th place, we got Elsa over at Wild Boar Bar and Grill with 46,000 points. With 54,000 points in 7th place, we got Kimmy over at Lucky's Tavern. 6th place, we got 2A Girl over at Jimmy G's Bar with 57,000 points. With 59,000 points in 5th place, we got Brother Nat over at the Chart House. 4th place is Kev over at the Deer Stand with 61,000 points. 3rd place is Not Lucky at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 83,000 points. Also at Corner Bar and Goodhue in 2nd place, we got Bull with 99,000 points. So close to getting to that 100,000 point club. May do that this week. But in 1st place, already in that club, it's Bobo at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 134,000 points.
Nicely done to our entire top 10s, but I'm going to jump right into the location standings. As in 10th place, we have American Legion Fridley sitting with 67,000. With 68,000 right ahead of him in 9th place, it's Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl and Dayton. 8th place is Shady's Railside and Rice sitting with 74,000. Right ahead of them, though, with 75,000 in 7th place, it's the Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 in Hilltop. Then in 6th place, we got Billy's Rockford in Rockford sitting with 78,000. Right ahead of them, though, with 79,000 points in 5th place, we got Gas Can Bar and Grill in Brainerd. Then in 4th place, it's Concordia Lanes in New Ulm sitting with 92,000. With 143,000 points in 3rd place, it's Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. Then in 2nd place, we have VFW Spring Lake Park sitting with 159,000. But then with a whopping 346,000 points in 1st place, it's Corner Bar and Goodhue.
Wow, some really good location standings. Can't wait to see what kind of shakeups can happen in this week. I mean, we're coming in 2nd half of season 11. Can't wait to see you out there playing some Jackpot Hunter from 4 all the way till 6. There it is, 53 balls. Woo!